Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. This is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail the brand new Monster High Buried Secrets or Cozy Creepover Clawdeen Wolf doll. Now the reason I know here we have Clawdeen, it's because I have the European version of the blind box, and so we have a big indication of it with this purple cloud on the front. But if you were to find these blind boxes in America, it's going to be proving a little bit more difficult. So what I would suggest is either weighting the box and then comparing with the different ratios, or just imagine there's a plastic cover right here. There's a way that if you like press on both sides, you can actually have a peek at the icon on the inside, and for Clawdeen it's like a couple of stars there, so that would indicate you that you have Clawdeen on the inside. Now this is the way it is presented, with a piece of cardboard with the Darkos artwork on the front, which I love, for the 4 goals. And then if we lift it, we reveal the coffin shaped packaging, all wrapped in these mummy wraps, and it's just all around. And then on the other side of the box we find the full artwork, which is very cool too. And we're going to be starting with the unboxing. So as we lift the wraps, we just figure out which character is underneath. So we have a wolf howling to the moon and a couple of stars. Then we have a divination ball with the faces of the moon right there. We have Clawdeen's signature sneaker and scratches, her eye coffin, and heart with the moon and more scratches here. And if we just lift all the wraps, then what we see is this piece of like plastic that is not like the hardest, it's like something in between. And on this plastic we find like sculpted skullet and then like wrapping as well. And if we lift it, then we have the big reveal of our doll right there. And then what I'm going to be doing, so this is like the plastic cover made out of like this bendy plastic material, and you can actually lift the whole coffin out of its packaging, because it's like double layered. So I'm doing so with one hand, and here it is. And okay, so we have the blind boxes, the blind box, which are pillows with scratches, and here is our doll, which we're going to have a close look in just a moment. And I love this Clawdeen. So these are priced $14.99 US, I believe, or if you're in Europe, they're going to be a little bit more expensive, like around $18.99 or €19.99. But I think they're like so worth it, because like the base doll, even though it's like having very basic articulation, the sculpt and the screening is just amazing. And then the pieces that they will come with are also amazing. So the first thing that we're going to be having a look at is the coffin itself, which has so many printed on details in a very clever way. So for Clawdeen we have a collection of shoes on the one side, including the ones that are part of this release, which we have right there. Then we have her glasses, we have her jewelry box and eye coffin. So cool. Then we have like a picture of a family, references to the basketball team, a folder, her pinboard with like references to both Monster High and Monster Fest, and then here we have like her bedding stuff, crescent, her chips, a camera, a magazine with Catty on it, the Squishmallow crescent that we'll also get with this release. It's just so amazing. And then right over here there's the Monster High logo, and then there is a sentence on both sides for each one of the coffins. So I'm going to be reading it out loud for you. What's a werewolf's bedtime beauty secret? Coconut hair cream so she can wake up with beautiful curls. So sweet. And then right over here it says werewolves love to sleep with the curtains open so they can soak in the moonlight. So sweet. And these are written in both English and French. So now that we've inspected the coffin, we move on to the doll herself. And what I love about these releases is that, as opposed to the Creepover versions, these come with a very heavy makeup, which is very suitable actually for like a Creepover meeting. And then for her we have this lovely side glance with the ombre purple eyeshadow, and then we have stars and moons and freckles through the nose bridge, and then her hair is just like so it has a lot of volume, which I love, and then it's textured to be having these crazy curls. Obviously it's polypropylene, but I really don't mind for this specific hairstyle, because I think, yeah, it's just so different to any other doll that we have of Claudine, and I love that a lot. So basically the main color is like light lavender, like a frosty lavender color, and then there's streaks of like dark purple, especially on the front, but there's also like couple of streaks like going to the back. And then these dolls also come with earrings, which the Creepover series ones didn't come with. So for Claudine we have a big moon in golden, and a couple of studs on this side. And then moving on, the new bodies that have been incorporated with this release, which have very basic articulation, that is just the 5 points of like the head, the elbow, the shoulder, but with a 360. And then obviously you can take off the hands, and that is giving us 2 extra points of articulation and a lot of movement options, because again you can actually create different poses. It's a bit like in Model Muse Monster High, but better, like improved. And these are the legs, which I would say probably like she seems to be slender, just because there's no like the articulation there, so I can feel like she's a little bit thinner almost around the knees. And I would say this is like the normal, or like the standard inclination for her leg. And then for the right one they've provided a new one, which is giving us some movement option. I am actually going to change the bodies for these goals, because I really do love the heads and I need some more articulation, but it's kind of cute. Then Claudine in this case comes with this onesie that I don't know if it's supposed to resemble a couple of pieces, like the top, which is black, and then these shorts with a bit of a lacy moment at the bottom, and then the pattern shows like a bit of like a animal print, but then moons and stars, and there's also a piece of ribbon here, and a ribbon right in the center, and it has velcro on the back. And now moving on to the surprises. Well, the first one, we see it's the squishmallow version of Crescent, which is adorable. And it even has the little tag right there with this collect. Super cute. This is like such a highlight of this series. And then on the second bag we have all these accessories. So the first thing is this sleeping mask. This is a specific one for Claudine, which has like, well, there's so many details quoted on it, and they are actually sorry, used as glasses. So let me see if I can do this properly, because her ears aren't there really. So anyway, but this is the way it looks. I guess I can push it a little bit down. And then we find this bottle of hair gel, I think it is, in gold. It's really nicely sculpted. And then we have her comb and her comfy shoes, which all of them, I believe, they come with like you know, sculpted version of their pet. So we have a little crescent face right here, emulating the faces of the moon. And then we have the fur texture, they're lavender. We have the moons right there too. So sweet, so sweet. This is one of them, this is the other. And then at the bottom, on the sole, we have the Zs and scratches, which I believe Draculaura's also came with the same, or you know, the same reference. So we're going to be putting the comfy shoes on her. Let me see if I can do it again with one hand. I should. Okay, so that's one, and then the other one. The only thing is that again they come with very limited articulation. As a collector, I really don't mind, because we can certainly change that very easily. But if I was a child, then it would affect me a little bit more, I guess. Okay, so this is crazy. I mean, her hair is actually getting crazier and crazier as I play with it, which is something that happens when we have polypropylene. And I will try to style it so it looks less cursed. But I really like the way it looks. And so they can all hold their little plushie if we want them to, like so. And yeah, so here we have our Claudine wearing her shoes, which are really nice. They could do a little bit more with painted on details, but they're very nice. And then we can also read moon right there, and you know, so there's a lot of movements actually with these, you know, 5 points, because they're not like limited to just up and down, but they're fully rotational, which are a nice surprise, I guess. Okay, so she lost her plushie. Anyway, so here is our Claudine. I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing and review of the brand new dolls, which I am enjoying so much. And if you have, don't forget to give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comment section down below. As always, I will be more than happy to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.